YouTube, I'm back with a Maximum Football update. Like the video if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get it. YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Geddon, and I'm back with another video. This is my GGC. Welcome back. This video, we're going to talk about Maximum Football. Well, the state of Maximum Football right now. But before I do, please like the video if you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if it's the first time to the channel, and you subscribe, hit that notification bell on all. I got all types of content coming at you, especially for this week. So Maximum Football is still in early access. Early access basically means you're playing a demo of the game. We're playing an unfinished game right now, and the state of Maximum Football right now is kind of neutral. The direction that they're going, I can see the vision, but I think it's just going to take a long time for them to give us a football game that's going to rival whatever is on the market right now, being Madden or college football. I really do hope that they kick certain elements into high drive. Before I get into my opinions of where they should really focus or attack certain elements of the game with updates and new additions, let's talk about this quick update or patch that they just released. Now you can send invites and go head-to-head on the gridiron, battle for bragging rights with Maximum Football's 130 pre-made teams or your own custom build squads. Whether you're settling a rivalry or proving your play calling prowess, it's time to take the competition to the next level. Get ready to game plan, compete, and dominate, because multiplayer football just got a whole lot more personal. Here are the changes that you will see in today's patch. Invite multiplayer added, fixed certain challenges not tracking, and various crash fixes. That right there should put things in perspective of where Maximum Football is right now. I mean, they just added in screenplays. They also have to add all types of other plays, while we're hearing, I guess, some independent competition of, say, ESG Football, that other free-to-play game. They already have a plethora of different plays that you can run, like RPOs, play action passes, screens. Of course, it's a little different because that game is all online, and Maximum Football is more of a traditional simulation football game. But Maximum Football and the devs, and I do respect the devs, I totally do. They are working hard. They have not stopped. It's just that the route that they took might take them a little bit longer to give us a modern, full-scale simulation football game. Though I do like the direction that they're going, and I can see the vision, I just hope they tackle these areas of concern, so that the gameplay is right on par and can compete with any game on the market. So let's break that down a little bit. The number one thing that they have to get right, in my opinion, is player movement. I've always said player movement is number one in simulation games, and definitely in simulation football games. You have to get your players moving correctly. Once you get the base of all types of movement, then you can start moving on to other things. And you know what? Not just player movement, but the overall game needs to be a lot smoother. It needs to be smoother transitional animations. It just needs to be, I know the game is running at 60 frames or whatever your PC can handle, but it just seems as though it's like a little janky, and it needs to be way more smoother. It should be buttery smooth. I would make sure that the players were moving so good and so well that everything else is going to be like icing on the cake. Another thing that Maximum Football has to get right and have to really focus on is player animation. Yes, player animation and player movement, they go hand in hand. But what I really mean is animation quantity and quality. With higher quality animations and more variation of animations, that is going to add so much more depth and gameplay variety when we play Maximum Football. Right now, I've seen the same tackle about 100 times. I see the same one juke about 1,000 times. The spin, all of it is very basic at the moment. We need way more animations. Yes, I am talking about graphics, but guys, listen, this is a simulation football game or a simulation sports game. A simulation sports game, graphics and animation quantity, basically variation of animations, means so much more in a simulation game than a game like, say, I don't know, Black Myth Wukong or Resident Evil. Those games, you don't necessarily have to have a ton of animations to do the same thing over and over again, because in Resident Evil, how many animations do you really need to have to open a door, to open up a chest, to shoot a gun, right? You don't necessarily need a ton of variations there. But in football or even basketball, you're literally doing the same thing over and over and over again, shooting or running or throwing the ball. You have to have a ton of different animations. They gotta put a ton of different animations in the game. And I understand that the game is in early access. I just hope by the time this game is ready to launch, we will have maybe 5 to 10 times more animations in the game than what we have right now. It needs it. Right now, the secondary doesn't necessarily have to gather their steps and change direction. They just kind of like move a little jittery. So number 1 is player movement. Number 2 is player animations. And with that even being said, I've already seen updates of Maximum Football adding in new animations for tackling and other elements of the game. They show that on their Twitter. And the third thing, and maybe the final thing that I'll share, is that Maximum Football really has to nail online gameplay. Yes, they just added in the ability to invite one of your friends to play online. But online, I know the servers are very expensive, but competitive play with good gameplay, that can sell and that could push your game to the next level. And that's what we really need in a simulation football game, to get online really, really, really good with great player movement, with great animations. Right there, that should be enough to solidify at least a position of where they are in the marketplace. Yes, we could add a whole bunch more. We could talk about adding in all those plays. We could talk about adding more create of player features and create a team features and dynasty and everything. But just in my opinion, player movement, animations, online gameplay are like the most important thing to get ready and get it right during this early access phase. That's where I would go. I would definitely hit those 3 and make sure that it's like almost a complete overhaul in how this game looks and moves. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. It's your boy Geddon, and I'm out of here. Peace.